Hi, it's Nell, and it's been ages since I've done a creating video. I've been on a garden roll because I love plants so much, but today I'm going to show you how you can use citrus to make a centerpiece two ways. I live in citrus country. It is abounding at our farmers market everywhere, and I actually have an orange tree and I have a Meyer lemon tree in my yard. So I'm going to use some citrus that I have here. I have some of the pixies. I have some of the pink grapefruits. These are the Eureka lemons. Here's a Meyer, a couple of oranges and some limes. And I'm going to use this because I picked it up at the market this morning. It's beautiful basil. It has huge, huge leaves. And I'm going to use some green button mums, some chartreuse, because they hold up really well out of water. And I think the color will just go great with those. Some succulent cuttings from my garden. But you can use any foliage you happen to have. You don't have to use succulents. That's just what I have most of. And for the first one, I'm going to do it in a glass bowl. And for the second one, I'm just going to do it along the table, kind of free form, and I'm going to use this piece of driftwood as a base. I've seen citrus centerpieces, a lot of them on Pinterest and blogs, but I thought I'd do my own theme on it because you might have some citrus or you might just have a bowl, and I just want to show you how you can dress it up for an arrangement. So it really is just a matter of getting everything to stay in the bowl. And I start with the largest items. And then these kind of act as an anchor to hold everything in. And I find that I don't want to stuff it too full because then everything falls off, and that's not good. And the green is a nice pop. I make it different every way depending on how the fruit happens to fall, shall I say, or roll. Then I think I'm going to leave that one out because I think it's full enough. And I found my third lime. It was hiding under the monstrous basil there. So that just is a nice, and I think I might turn it that way, just so the pop of yellow is toward the front, facing the camera. It doesn't matter on your table, of course. So look at this. It's just beautiful. And then I'm going to use this for a potato salad later on. So I'm just going to go around and I'm going to tuck this in so it stays. Alright, so I've gotten the basil leaves around, and I put a few of the little tips in there too. I don't want to cover up the citrus, but it just makes a nice border for this arrangement, and it also smells heavenly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in the flowers and the succulents. Not too many, because as I said, I don't want to cover up the fruit, but I think these aeoniums are just great to use in arrangements because they hold up great forever, and they also look like little rosettes. And I'm going to use these button mums because I love the color, and they're not going to take up too much space, and they are going to last without any water at all. They'll be good for an evening easily. And again, wherever it's pleasing to you. I think I want one on the top here. So the little button mums are in, and this is a nice arrangement that doesn't pop out too much, but if you wanted it to pop a little more, you could use some marigolds in there because marigolds are long lasting, along with the mini carnations, or any small flower you wanted to tuck in there would be fine, or you could leave it without flowers. It's beautiful without the flowers. And I would recommend you making the arrangement on the table where it's going to stay. This one isn't too high, so it transports fairly easily, but it's if you're going to pile it up a bit higher, or you're a little bit worried about it, just make it on the table and leave it in the spot where it's going to be for your party. This dish I got at Marshall's for $6.99, by the way, so I'm going to use it for lots of other projects. And for this next one that I just make on the table without any dish or bowl or anything, I'm going to use a piece of wood that I picked up on the beach. And I'm going to arrange the citrus sort of in clusters, starting with the grapefruits first. Add in some oranges. And I do them in clusters. The fruit is all arranged. Everything is staying in place. I balanced out the yellow and the green there, so there's a few little pops, and how big or how long yours is depends on your table, how big you want it to be. You don't want it to crowd the table because you will want to be able to get plates and things on there. And for this, I don't think I'm going to use the flowers. I'm just going to use those succulent cuttings tucked in here and there because they're so beautiful. The aeoniums, and I might use the jades in here too. I'll see. Just kind of pulls it out. Nice. Little succulents, and again, you can use any foliage you want. You can even use herbs. Rosemary would be beautiful in this. And again, it would smell wonderful. And the jades kind of flop every which way, but I think that's kind of fun. I'm going to put one in there, and then I'm just going to add another one right in the front there for some pop there. And then I took a few sprigs of asparagus fern out of my garden, and I'm just going to extend it a bit like that. Well, one side is a little heavier, but I sort of like that it's not matchy-matchy. And I got these, oops, get back here. Run away, jade. There, I'm gonna prop it up there. There, they're just curling all over the place. I got these beautiful pesticide-free strawberries at our market, and for this one, instead of flowers, I think I'm just gonna add a little pop of red here and there. Just for something different if you wanted to do it all, almost all edible. And there you go. There's another easy and unusual idea for a centerpiece that you can eat almost all of it after your party is over. So there you have it. 2 citrus centerpieces. One that's a little bit more shaped, and I wouldn't call it formal, but more formal than this one, which is very, very free form. And as I said, you could extend it, or you could leave the asparagus fern out if you wanted to. And your guests could nibble on the strawberries. You could put more strawberries in here if you wanted to. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm going to go enjoy some of this fruit because it's almost lunchtime, and I've had the citrus for about 5 days, so I've been dying to eat it. So please come back because I have a lot more videos coming your way, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.